So it's pretty good timing. I hear the car coming from a little while away. I'm pretty excited for you guys to see what we have. So bingo, there it is. 2014 Focus ST. Let's check it out. All right, so of course it did. All right, so I don't know how well you guys could hear me, but here we are. We're in the Focus. Real quick before we run through this car, I want to give you guys an update on the BMW. You know I sold it, and I don't know how much I could tell you for legal reasons and whatnot. But BMW is no longer. Like I said, I don't know how much I could tell you, but the BMW is dunzo. But bigger, better things. Focus ST. Yerman's a good buddy of mine. He's selling it to me. Yerman's had one hell of a Jeep. He had an XJ, actually, just like the maroon Jeep that Vinny has now. He had a Jeep just like that, but it was on 1 tons and
1 tons, 37s.
That thing,
14-inch coilovers.
That thing was a monster, right? So he got rid of that, and he's selling this car. Now he's got a Jeep Liberty that you daily.
That's the daily.
So the Jeep that he's getting next, let me tell you, wow. So you're definitely going to see more Yerman. I don't know if you guys remember when I was saying that I had a lot of help with the transmission from a friend of mine. He's a friend of mine. I haven't gotten to third gear in so long. It's so weird. Alright, so Yerman, give us like a quick little rundown on the car. You don't got it crazy, but you bought it stock, right?
I bought it 2 years ago, okay. 12,000 miles. The car's 4 years old at the time when I bought it, so I found a barn find basically.
Okay.
Once I got it home, I drove it around for a couple months. Then I started modifying it here and there. Started slow, rear motor mount, make it stiffer, so the wheels don't hop as much when they're spinning. Then it just, I wouldn't say escalated, but it just kept on going from there and there and there.
Never stops.
It never stops now.
That's how it is.
And went from that to an intake. Then it went from an intake to a front mount. Now it has front mount, full exhaust, full carbon fiber intake, access port, coilovers, and I think that's about it.
Awesome.
But it's good for 300 horsepower, 300 wheel horsepower.
Sweet. And it's that ST3 package. You can see we got the heated leather Recaro sunroof, navigation. But I'm pissed. All right. So I need to talk to my buddy.
Don't forget about the Sony sound system.
The Sony sound system. There you go.
Sync sound system.
I gotta talk to my buddy Chris, CG Wraps. I gotta see if we can get some wood grain in here, because you know how I feel about wood grain. So that's the car. You guys will see a little bit more of it. I mean, it's gonna be a daily. It's not a build. It's reliable right now and it's fun. I kind of basically just want to keep it like that. But this is an awesome opportunity because now the Jeep can come apart. I'm gonna give it like a week because I know, like, I'm waiting for the title. Once I get the title in, I'm gonna be driving this thing every day. I'm not gonna want to come home from work and get in the garage and start working on the Jeep. I'm gonna be wanting to toot around town in this thing. So I'm gonna give myself a week, and I'm gonna set a limit with that. So after a week of me driving the car, I'll get like the first like honeymoon phase, I guess, out of my system, and we can get down and dirty with the Jeep. We can get that rolling. I mean, that's it. This car is it's a beautiful car. I've known Yerman for a couple years now. He's taken really good care of it. Actually, I'm one of, what, 3 people to drive it when you owned it?
Yeah.
So I just turned 21. This is my 21st birthday present to myself. Before I was 21, I was always Yerman's DD. So we'd go places. He'd have a couple drinks, and then he'd be like, "Hey, here's the keys," and I would drive it. And that's kind of like when I first fell in love with it. We were at a party, and he's like, he's like, "Fuck, you drive me home," and I was like, "Yeah, no problem." He's like, "Here's my keys," and I was like, "I got the Jeep." He's like, "Here's my keys." I was like, "Let's roll." stop smiling. Like, just something about this car. So yeah, so I was really the one of few people to ever really drive this car, which is awesome. And now it's mine. So that's the update. You'll have a little bit more on this car coming in the channel. I mean, I might do some little things, shifter bushing, short door shifter. I'm getting it tinted probably next week. So you'll see a little bit more of the car, but for the most part, I'm gonna try to not build it. And I want you guys to hold me to that. If I say, hey, big turbo time, tell me no, all right? Because I love having a vehicle I can get in and drive, because especially after this past week driving the Jeep, I really appreciate a car that I can get in and drive. And we were just cruising. I hit third gear, and I haven't shifted a manual into third gear in
couple weeks, couple months.
Probably like 2 months. So super excited for it. You guys will see it. We'll have some fun with it. But thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure to like, subscribe. Go hit up Yerman on Instagram. You guys got to follow him. You'll see on the channel what he's gonna get next. But when I tell you it's gonna be fire, I mean it's gonna be fire. So I'll be sure to update you guys with that. But until next time, peace out.